Hello and welcome to Pilgrims to the Premier League episode 69, a Football Manager 2021 series here on Boston United FM. We took over Boston United in National League North with the solitary aim of reaching the top level. This is now season 13 and we're in the Premier League. 5 promotions, all of which earned by winning the league. Since rising to the top tier, we have improved every year, from 14th in our first season to a 4th place finish last, culminating in Champions League football. We won the FA Cup in only our second ever top flight campaign and lost out in the Europa League final in 2031. After the disappointment of the last episode where we lost out to Arsenal in a last day Premier League title shootout, we now have the opportunity of ending the season on a high with an FA Cup final against Chelsea. Having already defeated Tottenham Hotspur in the EFL Cup final in February, we could make it a domestic cup double. Midfielder Hugo Barros is cup tied, and unfortunately star winger Francisco Conceição has failed a fitness test and does not make the bench. Leif Harjoen keeps his status as our cup goalkeeper, and Czech centre-back Petr Macek comes in for Sebastian Brandt. Isaac Simmons gets the nod at left-back, but Brazilian duo Ulysses and Wenderson keep their places. The midfield trio of Rice, Diankov and Locke also continue, but Stephen Macbeth starts on the left wing with Aminu Osigui shifting over to the right. Milorad Nikolic starts up front, having already made it into double figures for cup goals this season. Premier League top scorer Adamipo Odebeko is available from the bench if required. Overall, we have a horrible record against Chelsea, who are still managed by Frank Lampard. However, this season has been a little bit different, with 2 victories and a draw so far. We knocked them out of the EFL Cup on our way to winning it, and they finished in 4th place in the Premier League, 7 points behind us. We are back at Wembley to face Chelsea yet again. We always seem to face them here. Whether it's in an FA Cup semi-final, a final this year, an EFL Cup final, we always seem to come up against Frank Lampard and his Blues. But we're going to pump these players up, get out there and prove to everyone that you are winners. After the disappointment of last week, we owe it to our fans to win some more silverware. We'll go straight into the game, not bothering with a broadcast interview. There's our 4-3-3 formation with Nikolic up the top. And Chelsea, they're going for a 4-2-3-1. The teams are walking out at Wembley. It's the last game of the season, so let's kick off. João Felix with the ball for Chelsea in midfield, gives it to Badji. He gives it to Doku. Kai Havertz is still at Chelsea. He gives the ball to Gabriel Fernando. He's inside the area. They have a shot, but we managed to clear it. Simmons has the ball as our left back in a very advanced area, but we do lose out. Now McKenna is going forward for Chelsea. There's quite a few Boston players around him, but is he going to get a shot away? He does, but it flies wide. Free kick to Chelsea on the right-hand side. Goes far post. Ulysses is there to clear it with his head. Havertz is now inside the area. He gets past his man, but we managed to clear the ball. But only as far as Chelsea on the halfway line. But we do get another foot in, but give the ball away yet again. Now Badji with a through ball for João Felix. He shoots. And he's put Chelsea 1-0 up. He gets his 10th goal of the season on the half-hour mark. And it's Frank Lampard's Chelsea that take the lead. Badji with the through ball onto João Felix, running through from midfield. And he smashes it past Harjoen. Corner to Chelsea not long after the goal. We do clear it. There's Nikolic with the long ball forward towards Diankov. On the left-hand side, back to Isaac Simmons. He's now advancing down the left, but we give the ball away. Chelsea now trying to build themselves forward from the back. Out to Doku on the left-hand side. He's been their danger man so far. Here's McKenna. He gets his cross into Badgie at the far post. He was free and he's made it 2-0 to Chelsea. This has been a bad few minutes for us. McKenna takes it out wide. Stops, gets his cross into the far post, and it's a one-touch finish by Badgie. Another corner to Chelsea. It's cleared, and Nikolic is now bringing the ball forward. He's going past his man. He's now through on goal. Can he make it 2-1? Of course he can. That's a fantastic run and a fantastic finish. He's taken that a long way, well inside his own half, and just keeps running and running past the defender. The keeper's on his knees, but the ball's in the net. It's 2-1. And we go in at the break 2-1 down. It could have been a little bit worse had we not got that goal to make it 2-1 with 5 minutes to go before half time. It's been a disappointing performance so far. Chelsea have definitely looked like the more dangerous side. They've got some good attacking players in their side. João Felix coming through from midfield. He got the goal to open the scoring, and then Badgie with the far post finish with a cross from McKenna. I'm going to point my finger, tell them we've had a lot of credit in the media just lately, especially over the last few months. We need to show that we are worthy of that praise. Ulysses is a little bit anxious, so I'm going to talk to the defenders, tell them I have faith in them, and that sorted that one out. So let's get back out there for the second half. An early corner for Chelsea. Goes near post. It's headed just over. We're restarting play with a goal kick. There's Locke in the midfield. Gives it to Osigui. He's been very quiet today. Here's Nikolic, the man who scored the goal for us. He's inside the area. Gets his cross in. It is cleared. And now Doku with a through ball again, for this time for McKenna. But Harjoen is there to deny him. Another goal kick. Ulysses now bringing the ball forward. Here's Niall John. He's just come on for Locke. He's now attacking. Loses the ball though. But we do get the ball back. It's toing and froing at the moment. Who's going to get the chance? Diankov with the ball out wide to Campos. Another substitute inside the area, and we've equalised. Stephen Macbeth, what a fantastic finish that was. Diankov in the centre circle, spreads it out wide to Campos. He's made an immediate impact, a lovely cross, and it's volleyed home by Stephen Macbeth. 2-2. Long throw into the box by Wenderson. It goes straight to a Chelsea player. They clear it, but only as far as Ulysses. There's Niall John who comes deep to collect the ball. Now Declan Rice. Here's Diankov. What can he do? Gives it to John. Out wide to Macbeth. He's in the area again. Can he get across? And he does, but he gives it away. We're going to win the ball back. We do. Wenderson almost on halfway. Here's Declan Rice back out to Wenderson. He now attacks down the right-hand side into John. And we've gone ahead. Nikolic. It's 3-2. We've come back exceedingly well from 2-0 down. And we're now leading by 3-2. Wenderson on the right-hand side, inside to Niall John. Chips the ball across for Nikolic, and he makes it 3-2. Throw in with Simmons on the left. Bokai involved. He's not long come on for Declan Rice in defensive midfield. There's Macbeth. Here is Bokai against his old club. Nikolic. He's got another chance. And he's got his hat-trick. 4-2. The perfect hat-trick as well. He scored the first goal with his right foot, the second with his head. And he's put this one in with his left. Lovely Diankov assist there with the back heel. We are turning on the style to end this game. And we do indeed make it a domestic cup double. It looked very doubtful in the first half, going 2-0 down to Chelsea in this match, but we've pulled it around superbly. Nikolic with the hat-trick. Macbeth with the other. And we lift the FA Cup again. We are becoming regulars at Wembley every year. All we need to add now is a Premier League title and some continental success to go with it. We have to congratulate the squad. I was very happy with their performance, especially in the second half. We blew them away, especially through Nikolic's hat-trick. Got to be pleased about winning the FA Cup. It's the second time we've won it now. And I am ecstatic with the comeback. And there's the confirmation that we do indeed celebrate a double. We have won the Emirates FA Cup and the Carabao Cup this season. Looking at the statistics, it very much was an even game. You could say that Chelsea had the first half, but we had the second half, 18 shots each, and possession was 50-50 as well. We get £4 million for winning the final. The supporters are naturally happy. Of course, Nikolic with the hat-trick, he got player of the match. Let's give him some congratulations for that. And apparently Chelsea are interested in Kolio Diankov. He played really, really well, I thought. Spraying the ball about from the centre circle as we came back in that second half. Our goalkeeper has put praise upon me for what I said at half-time. And most of the prize money for winning the final has just gone out to the squad. £3.5 million of that £4 million to the players. But that does mean we end a very successful season on a high. Not quite as successful as it probably could and should have been with that last day defeat away at Arsenal by a 0-0. That's the most disappointing game probably of the series so far. All we needed was one goal at the Emirates and we would have taken a domestic treble. But we've got to be happy with winning the EFL Cup and the FA Cup in the same season. We're back in the Champions League again for next year. And I think the aim has to get past the first knockout stage. We were very unlucky going out to Barcelona this year. I thought we deserved at least a draw in that second leg, which would have put us through on away goals. But it was a very tough draw, having got through our group incredibly well. In terms of transfers over the summer, I don't think we do need too many players coming in. Maybe one or two big money superstars to come in, maybe in the midfield, maybe in defensive midfield especially. We've got Declan Rice, but he's not getting any younger. He was a good player to come in for the rest of the season in January to shore up that position. We're absolutely fine in terms of our attackers. We've got two fantastic forwards in Odebeko and Nikolic. Both have scored plenty of goals this season and ended the season with a hat-trick each in the final 3 games of the season. We did end the season only conceding 34 goals in our 38 matches, so I don't think there's much to do in terms of the defence and the goalkeeper. Again, we've got two fantastic goalkeepers who are about as good as each other. So it's only fair that one plays in the league and one plays in the cup. Potentially we could swap them around for next year with Hajo and maybe becoming more of a main Premier League goalkeeper and Granero being the European and domestic cup competition goalkeeper. But that's something to decide in pre-season. It'd be interesting to see from my point of view what the board want us to do next season. Are they going to keep upgrading the expectations to maybe a European spot finish? Because most seasons they just want us to stay up or be in mid-table, whereas we're finishing well ahead of that every season. If we do continue our improvements year on year, the only thing we can do next year is win the Premier League. 2 points away this year. Can we just turn those few games that we lost towards the end of the season into draws and victories? It did turn out to be that game away at Derby, who finished 13th in the end, where we lost out to them. Had we got those 3 points, we would have won the league. But we'll be back with the next episode at the start of next season after the transfer window has shut and the European games have started. I wonder who we're going to be drawn against in the Champions League group stages. If you've enjoyed the content of this episode, please don't forget to leave a like. And for more videos, please subscribe. Thank you very much for watching.